What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stimulus update. So today I want to do something a little bit different. I'm going to touch on the $1,400 stimulus checks, address the news there. Then I want to address and kind of give you a summary of President Biden's speech that he did just a short while ago. Then I'll end the video with a little bit of the daily news report. So first, yes, President Biden, he signed the $1.9 trillion stimulus package earlier on today. This means stimulus checks are going to be coming. The unemployment will not lapse. We will get child tax credits, state and local government funding, earned income credits. We're going to get some money for rental assistance, mortgage assistance, nutrition assistance, and so much more. There's a lot going on in this bill. We also know, according to the White House, they stated today that we could see the $1,400 stimulus checks hitting our bank accounts by this weekend. That is the good news. So that is actually really good news because a lot of people were expecting we wouldn't see this check until possibly the end of next week or the beginning of the following week. So being that that is coming very soon, the unemployment benefits are going to be coming out next week as well. We will not see a lapse there. That is also very good news as well. President Biden, he did say that he wants to see this money get into people's accounts as quickly as possible. He also wants shots in people's arms. He wants kids back in school, and he wants to see parents back to work. That is what he wants. So that was just a quick little update on kind of what happened earlier on today. But let's address what President Biden said during his speech. He talked for a little bit over, I think, like 23 minutes, but I'm not going to talk and break this down in 23 minutes. I'm going to break down much faster than that. So he did come out and say that today marks the 1 year, pretty much a 1 year anniversary, not really anything to celebrate, but today is 1 year since the CDC called this a global pandemic and pretty much shut everything down. That has been 1 year, and it's crazy to think we have gone through this past year not being able to go on a cruise ship. Many people haven't gone on airplanes. Many people have not traveled. Many people have not gone over to their best friend's house or their parents or their loved ones. They haven't seen them personally, physically, been able to touch them in almost a year. I know some people travel, go do all these things just like nothing ever happened, and that's completely fine. You do you. But that's kind of where we're at. It's been 1 full year. President Biden did say he pulled out a card from his jacket and said he writes down every single day how many people to the day have actually died. He said today we currently have over 525,000 people that have died due to COVID. He also went on and addressed that he wants to get his 100 million shots in people, 100,000 shots in people's arms, not by day 60, but by day 100. Excuse me, not 100,000. It's 100 million shots. Okay, not by day 100. He wants to get there by day 60. Day 100 is actually April 30th. Okay, it's a Friday. That's 100 days. He also came out and said that every single state, he's mandating that every single state makes it available for all adults to get a vaccination by May 1st. Now, and I'm going to address this at the end of this video, but he's going to have some help, and I'm going to address that in just a minute. He also said he wants to increase doses. He doesn't want to just be satisfied with 1 million doses per day. He wants to increase this to over 2 million doses per day on average. I think right now we are currently over 2 million doses or vaccinations per day. So at least right there, we are on track. He did say he wants all schools K through 8 to open within his first 100 days. So that is before April 30th. Now, I don't know if that's doable for a lot of schools, but I know many could do this. Safely, they could do this as long as the funding rolls out rather quickly. Again, we're about a month and a half away from this date, so I think we could get there, but it will be a tall task. He did go back and state that he would like to get back to normal. He would like to see some type of normalcy before July 4th. Before Independence Day. He thinks that is a very doable target and that by Easter we should be well on our way. He did say if things get worse, and this is the issue, and people are probably going to roast him for this, but he did say if things get worse, he will have no problem reinstating restrictions. But as of right now, he's hoping that we can open up. As long as people can get the vaccine, if people continue to wear a mask, if people don't go and socialize in extremely large gatherings like they used to, we should be completely fine. So we will see. His goal, he did state, has always been to provide immediate relief. This is not just relief to the American people through stimulus checks, unemployment benefits, child tax credits, earned income credit, and things like that. Rental assistance, nutrition assistance for SNAP. But, things like, state and local governments, they need some help as well. Not everyone, but some. He wants immediate relief to go out to the businesses that truly need it. Whether it's through an EIDL loan, PPP funding, or if it's through their restaurant, that $25 or $28.3 billion going to restaurants. He wants to see immediate relief, and he wants it quickly. That's the goal, immediate. And I know a lot of people are going to roast him on that, because he did say before the Georgia Senate runoff, or right before it, was that if the Senate was won by Democrats, they would send out checks for $2,000 immediately. Well, he's using immediately kind of, fast and loose, I guess, because immediately means now or maybe tomorrow, not in 2 months. So that's pretty much what he said. Hopefully I summarize that a little bit quicker than 25 minutes. My guess is I did. So that's great there. So let's get into some of the news for today. What we know is that today Pfizer and Moderna have agreed to supply the United States with at least 100 million doses of the vaccine each before the end of March. We're in March. It's currently March 11th. I don't know if we're going to get there. We should be pretty close. It's going to be tough, but these two companies are really going to cut it close. We do know as of right now, so far, Moderna has issued or distributed 64 million doses of this vaccine, so they are still 36 million doses away. Pfizer, they are not as far. They have issued or distributed 61 million, so we still have 39 million vaccinations to go there. That is going to be a very tall task, but according to the companies, they are going to try to get it done. And this is what President Biden wants. He wants people pushing. He wants people fighting to get the American people back and get the economy back open like it used to be, back to pre-pandemic levels. But like I stated in a video yesterday, some experts believe it's going to be difficult to get to pre-pandemic levels because the United States is not the same country that it was or once was. We are different, we've evolved, we've changed, and we have to kind of move forward along with those changes. What I can tell you is right now, and President Biden is sticking to this goal, is they want to get all adults vaccinated before July. Now, if things open up and we start to see people traveling, cruises, I have no idea about cruises, but I'm not going to go on a cruise anytime soon. Not that I really loved going on cruises before anyway, but airplanes, people are going to be flying. We know Disney, they want to open up Disneyland within, I think, by April. So this is going to be a big thing. People are going to want to go Disneyland. Haven't been in like a year. So let's go to Disneyland, right? You're going to get a lot of people wanting to do different things. Movie theaters are already expected to open up. They're going to open up safely. Most likely you will have to wear a mask. How do you eat popcorn through a mask? I don't know. Maybe you throw it up, open your mask, and kind of launch it in there. I have no idea. But we got to just work with what we got. If there's still a vaccine out there, or still a pandemic here, we're still in this pandemic, fine. But we need to open up, we need to get out into the world safely. And the only way to do that, well, I guess is kind of just to follow what the CDC is telling us, right? Because really, who else is giving us any insights? What I can tell you, as always, what we know is that every single day we're learning a little bit more about the virus. We're learning a little bit more about how it mutates, how it gets transferred from person to person, how we can deal with it. And the longer we go with learning this and educating ourselves, the better off we're going to be. So right now, that's what we know as of today. That's what President Biden said during his first primetime press release or conference or statement, whatever you want to call it, his speech. But yeah, as we know more, I promise I'll come back and share any more updates that we get. I'm going to do some more videos tomorrow addressing the different pieces of legislation. So make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe button down below so I can continue to keep you updated on everything that's going on and all the new things that we are hearing. But again, just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.